Alright, Kai, are you ready to go find the ambassador? He looks cool,
Pogrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon we get three of one.
Alright, I'm not gonna do...
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, man.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind. I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Oh.
How hard could it be to find a watcher? I'll have to take that chance. I have a problem I can't explain. Something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Alright. I'll pick up the little side quests like that. But I'm gonna go to the ambassador first. Then we'll come back. I want to explore the city. Run around the map and just see what it has to offer.
First Kevin leaves, his letters won't turn up. Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? I apologize. My curiosity got the better of me. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. I'm not assuming the worst yet. I'm sure he's just indisposed.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay for it. I may even have more work for you. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hideout. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
All right.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Check out this Chris. Oh, party camp? Sure. So these must be the other characters that you can get in the game, huh? Okay. Excuse me, shit. All right.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Tall grass, huh? Even in Rawatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
Yeah.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry. These are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many adherent troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands. Don't get me wrong, it's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter. The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. Little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be, If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone. Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first. Should I break out the booze? That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates. You're pretty nosy, aren't you? And I thought that Inquisitor was intimidating. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales? Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are. You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rawatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rawatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora. That's what I said when I left. Sure. What's on your mind? And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true. I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow with a little time and grace. Even if it weren't, I'd rather be wrong than cynical. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have? I joined up with the Raotai Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago. Not that long before, but yeah. Back then, we weren't even making pretenses at our purpose there. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Raotai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Huana cousins. To add, you're bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either. I deserted, and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Raotai deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew. Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough. I did. Yeah. For a while.
Uh-oh.
Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you. I've noticed. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Oh, new permanent
After
stats.
your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land.
Wow.
Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Shit. Someone that lives in Maine, I fucking now have, ever since I got my legs reconstructed, I have awful motion sickness, so I'm good about going on boats now. Alright, so the camp. Alright, the camp has all kinds of goodies. Okay. Alright, there we go. Outfits. Alright, where do I sleep? I wasn't expecting all this to happen. I mean, that's a lot to take in an insight. So, I like Guy. He seems like a good guy. I wonder if maybe he fell in love with somebody. Had to make a hard choice when he was here anyways. I don't know. Kind of seemed like what he was getting at, but... Alright, how do I sleep? Access outfits. No, I'm not trying to change outfits. Cook. Oh, tomes, totems. Each totem is dedicated to the particular god in yours pantheon. Effects while they are active. Oh. I mean, I don't have any. So is this more like just... Oh, right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Ah. I was like, man, how the hell do I rest? Okay, so these random stones. I assumed this was kind of like the large stone that talked to me. That works. Alright.
Really is tits. Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this. This.
People are angry. They can't see how much good we've done for everyone since we got here. Come around, though.
Yeah. Well, I just hope Inquisitor Ludwig and the Steel Garrote don't see this and take matters into their own hands.
Agreed. Nobody deserves to die for this. And that's exactly what would happen to those bloody fools.
We'll get this cleaned up right away, Envoy.
Okay, I can't talk to you. Yeah. Get fucked by that thing. Interesting choice.
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill. Oh, look, Paradise ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor. Give me a target. Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies, too.
Who's ready for more?
I think there's something on the upper floor. You got everything you need to fix it.
Oh, we got a lockpick.
Let's head to camp.
I'm not gonna fix up my armor. It's too early for me to be upgrading armor and doing shit. I will just rock what I do have. Grenades.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
Something started dragging people away. Alright, sounds like a little, maybe mini boss quest thing to do. Alright. I'm gonna do this quest, so I want to stray and start exploring, doing stuff, but no, I'm gonna do this. Fast travel. What's that? Oh.
Even ruined walls can't stand against it.
Jeez,
Here we go! To your left!
A two-handed ranged rifle. Interesting. I'm still gonna rock the bow though. Oh, they're fighting each other?
This is mine.
Alright, can't get too far away. I just took the opportunity for free
Don't get
XP,
too
wanted
used
to kill
the
him.
comforts of paradise.
Alright, let's go back, guy. Find your Clavenger and the ambassador. Bang, bang.
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Spider. Oh.
Show me what you got.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I can destroy this.
Stand back.
I'll have Kai do it for me.
Ready? Aim.
I'm assuming this is something I probably should do, right?
Coming in hot. Aye, aye.
I mean, I guess while I'm here, I might as well make sure I at least get rid of the spider egg. It's probably part of something else. See a bear too. I'm gonna head back to the main road here. And I've got a new sword. Oh, I didn't, did I? No, shoot. I thought I did. Grenades? I'm gonna have to try one of these grenades. Pack explosive power. Okay. Damn. Oh, it's a fucking... I thought that was a bear at first, but it's not. That's a bear, though. I kind of wish the health bars were a little higher above the like creature and stuff. Sometimes I can't see like when I'm trying to aim for the head. What's going on? I wonder if there's in the settings like I can change it maybe, or I don't know.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Ah, didn't used to. It's overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Oh, quest item. Okay. We sure haven't seen bears in Dawn Shore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad or the bears have. Tracked one to the pillar. A bear praying.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Maybe a little crazy, right? I'm assuming he's referencing the bear in that thing I was just talking about. Oh, I didn't realize there was one that close. Shit.
That's a bad way to go.
Eaten by a bear? Probably.
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Yeah, I think this plague is trying to get rid of us, Kai. Humanity here. The different living races. My settings and like graphics and such. So I was trying to mess with them and change a couple of things, etc., etc.
Next one's mine.
Honestly, let me change another setting here. It's kind of just.
Who's ready for more?
There, I think that's better. Alright, yeah, that feels a lot better. I had to keep messing with my settings even more, just trying to figure out how I wanted it. They didn't look quite right, some of this, and then, like, I don't know. Yeah, I just... Oh, whoops, I didn't fucking do that. Damn it.
Aye, aye.
There. Of course, it was a nice shot, guy.
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. Ooh. Ooh.
All right.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
I guess, Ambassador, you are not a fighter at all, huh?
Go.
Oh, it throws him up like hitting it in the head. Whoa! That got Ray down and started attacking me. Oh, I got poisoned? Oh, from that stupid shit. Oh, you hit me again. Bitch. Alright, I need you to fuck off a little bit. Jesus.
Take that, you monstrosity!
That thing was fucking me up. I'll take that. Is there anything just for a little bit of health? So maybe use that instead. Oh, essence stuff. How about the trout? Yeah, that's fine.
Well done.
What happened to that bear?
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
Oh, that fight felt a little buggy, we'll call it. Like I still got a little bit of tuning to do with my settings and stuff like that. Give me just a second while I do that.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Hilgard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. pity you were too late for the Claviger. Damn good fellow. Well, aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Or did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Claviger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? Fascinating. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land, the roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If if an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony. What do you do? Sickened to its core, yes. Why do you think we suffer so? The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Yeah, it still kind of seems like it wants to get rid of like the humanoid races almost. I mean, it kind of talk third party, like the sickness was something else, but then it didn't. I don't know.
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide. Do you wish this power or not?
No.
Go then. We would have given you such a gift, but you scorn us. Face your perils alone, but do not call for us in your need.
Yeah. Godlike ability. Okay. Cool. So yeah.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner. Your interests are more aligned than you know. But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. You're going to be troublesome, aren't you?
Excuse me.
At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city.
Cool.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
A premonition. Probably she's worse than the bear.
You are full of surprises, envoy. Still, you have your work cut out for your Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is narrow, but I can find my way back.
Alright, you can find its way back. Alright, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll increase my damage for now. And I like more attack speed. For now, we're gonna accept it like this. Okay. Look at my abilities. Oh, okay. So I have the second wind for Kai, a leap, defense. I'll just give him the different abilities. I want to see what they kind of do. Helps me out. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and I have 3 points. Okay. So how do I want to do this? Oh, bonus ability. Okay. After taking damage, slowly regenerate. I like that. Regenerate health. Time a perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back and gain immediate counter attack. I want to get that then. And I don't know if I should dabble, like, into the different ones. I don't know what the max level is. I'm assuming you can't get everything. And decrease the stamina penalty. Why not? We'll do that. That way I can equip the heavy armor and just doesn't have to mess with me as much. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm going to end this episode here with this view. So keep an eye out for the next one.